And then when he alighted from the car, like all eyes were on this guy. People were staring at him as if they've seen a star.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a jealous girl. And though he was standing like beside his father's car with me, like a girl actually walked up to him to take his number.
And he gave it to me.
And he was like, no, I have a girlfriend.
Hey.
Then he held me. Like he held me close to his body. And so I think the man who brought him left, and then so he was just left with us. He went to pay for a room.
Hey.
I mean, he came with, each time he's coming to see me, he actually comes with drinks. You know those days, though, the Welch and the rest. That banana. You actually bring in Ensure. You know Ensure, right?
Ensure, yeah.
Mostly he brings Ensure like a full box or something. So we paid for a room and then we went inside, you know.
We don't know.
And the first day, like on our first date, we kissed and then it happened.
Tell us more about that.
You know, and after it happened, I was so shy. I couldn't look at this guy. And he was like, but what is? I'm like, oh, you don't understand.
Was it the first person you had?
Great.
It was the first person.
Yeah. And you know, yeah.
And you were still in senior high school then.
Yeah.
Hey, are you saying I'm spoiled?
Wow. SHS.
Wait, how old were you then?
Yeah. The way they held me when I started I was second year in the
I was about 15.
You're lying.
So I'm serious.
Lovely.
And so because of stuff like that, like I actually wanted to, you know, like maintain that particular relationship. Because I was like, I'm giving it all to you, so
soldier.
that was how it happened.
Oh.
You enjoyed it? Like, you enjoyed it?
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
Like,
You know, first day when you have, you know, it's not really fun. Like, yeah, it's not really nice on your first day. It's actually somehow, you know, painful because he's now breaking the hymen.
Okay, so
you
please,
know.
were you like, oh, don't do it. I don't like
No,
that.
like I was in love, so.
Okay, so you just
And me, I'm only able to give you my
ask.
all when I'm in love with you. When I'm not in love with you, I'm not able to even kiss you or do stuff with
So
you.
he didn't even ask you, like, collect.
No, I mean, we were just
Collect what?
kissing and then
This boy.
he was like, do you want, he actually asked me
You don't talk like the way you look.
because how I saw him, you know, is, though we were kids then, he was like a bad kid.
Kids.
We were kids.
Were you between 5 to 12 or?
no senior
No,
high
but
school.
we are, like,
Like you
Senior high school is not.
Senior high school is like,
Senior high school is
remember
from
my-
I was in
16 to 18
first year.
So if you're
When I
a
was
teenager, you're a
first
kid,
year.
you consider yourself a kid.
SS1.
So it's 15, 16.
So you consider yourself a kid as a
15,
teenager?
16,
Yes.
a teenager, a
Yeah.
kid, whatever. Like
Yes,
we are
teenager,
kids.
they are
No,
kids.
kid is something else.
And, you know, it happened,
So,
Charlie.
if
It
you're a
was,
teenager.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you are remembering
Hey,
the
what are you
memories.
doing?
So
this
see the way you are.
Hey,
Yeah.
are you
beg
turning into
you.
a snake?
Are you done?
So yeah, please.
Come and sit
Done.
down.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
are you still in contact with your ex or your?
Hey, how about you?
Yeah, you mentioned
You
my
always
you
want to
are.
take
You
us.
smiling, okay?
You know,
Yeah.
as for my ex, there, I can do many of my life.
You
I block and unblock.
Okay,
You know, the reason why I block him is because I want him to, you know, leave me alone.
Hey, Grace. You
But I
told us
still want
recently
us to be
that-
friends.
okay.
Like, no, just because
sorry, yeah,
it's
yeah,
over between us. I don't want us to see each other as enemies. That's it. So
Okay.
when I
Someone that you
unblock
can
him, he
easily
likes to
go
take
back to.
advantage. He'll be doing, I want to see you, show me your place. And I don't want him to know my
Is
place.
it
So when
someone
I
you
start-
can easily go back to? I mean, those exes that when they call you can easily give in to.
No, I'm not that kind of person.
We don't do exes.
No.
Period.
When you need me, I'm gonna be there, but not, yeah. Because I think I was staying alone once and I was sick, and I think I called him. Almost when I go out and I'm not getting a ride to come back home, I'll just call him. I'm like, Kobe, come and pick me.
Hey, Kobe too.
Kobe.
Yeah, someone from Kobe.
You don't think
He just
you
come and pick me. But I just want him to understand that there will never be us again. So that's the reason why sometimes I block him so that.
But I'm still creating space for us if you call him to come and pick you up.
I mean, I'm stranded somewhere. I'm stranded
Okay, so
somewhere.
you,
And
at
I
that
know-
time you're not dating.
And he drives fast, like he's a fast driver.
And in
I
the car,
can
he
call him to
doesn't
come and
do
pick
it.
me at his level in less than 5 minutes.
He's there.
You
He's
think?
there, so
Okay, we
Yeah.
got you. We got you. Ah,
thank you.
such an. But I need to see you so that you tell me something.
Tell you what?
I'll see you in chambers.
I'm not
But-
honest though. You guys are not
So
looking.
please,
I was
Judge,
seated
who is
here. I'm
winning?
here because
It's
Bella. No,
No.
I was seated here. It goes
So
this
that
way.
I won't use
I
2
don't know how you
days
get
to
it.
say my day to experience.
So be quick.
I'm checking.
Okay.
Be quick.
Baby, I'm a Saturday. I'm a come ex and so.
What does that mean? Speak English.
Hello.
Yeah, Bella.
My name is Bella. The drama queen Bella.
Hey.
I come from a flower in the voice.
Okay.
Okay. So,
This, we don't want to sleep here.
okay.
Please, you have 5 minutes.
Okay. I won't talk much. Growing up, I come from a very strict home that even in SHS or JHS, I was in a boarding school. After maybe midterm, driver will come for me. I didn't get this opportunity to do all these SHS and JHS stuff. So it was just recently, 2-3 years ago, that I fell in love. And then my first date, the guy actually asked me to meet him up. No, he came to pick me up. Yeah, someone will be like, I'm coming to your end. Can you meet me at your junction? Because my road was bad.
It's his own car.
I can't. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but he came to pick me up
Okay.
with one of his friends. Yeah, this one Nigerian friend.
Okay, continue.
And then they came, but the guy just dropped us at the location and then he left. So we were there, and then he was facing me, and then he was seeing the people behind me. You see restaurants, you see the people behind. Then he was like, so we ordered for the food, and we were waiting for the food to be served. So we were chatting, and then he was like, there's this guy behind me, and then he doesn't like the way the guy is looking at me. He feels like maybe he'll come for my number or give the number to the waitress. He's very jealous, very, very, very jealous. So I told him that, oh, nah, it can't happen because I'm with you here. So his friend then called that he's coming around. So I think he said he's coming to leave the car. You know these boys stuffs. So he brought the car, and then he went downstairs to meet him, take the keys, and then he left because he's like, oh, I'm with my girl. I want us to be going around, so I need a car because he's not having his personal car. Yeah.
Please,
So when
can I ask a question?
yeah
You said he's a very jealous.
yeah
Were you guys dating then?
Before.
yeah we were dating,
Oh,
but I'm not
okay.
even called date stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we were always inside. He doesn't want me to go out, and even if I have to go out, I'm with him. So we went, and then whilst we were sitting out, he left me, and then he came back. So he was like, am I sure the guy didn't come saying anything to me or ask someone to give me his number? I was like, oh, nah. Then his mood changed. I don't know why. So he was like, okay, let's leave the food and then go. He doesn't want us to be there again because he knows that the guy has given me his number. He's always like that.
But did they give you the
Had he?
number?
No, he didn't give me any number.
But you wanted the number.
The guy was nice though.
No, so you wanted the number.
No.
So you wanted it.
My ex was someone that you can't be with him and cheat. You understand? Yeah.
But you were flirting with other guys.
No.
you.
Someone that was staying with him, I can't even go anywhere.
Continue.
So, oh, Kodak. So,
We are working with time.
So he got angry and I was telling him that, oh, we've ordered for the food already, so let's just wait. And then
Take the
if
food.
we won't eat there, we should just take it to the house and then eat. Oh, I didn't even finish talking, then he left me there. I came downstairs, then he wasn't around. He drove away, my bag and everything was in the car. And then he left me there.
Okay.
I was just having my phone. I called him several times. He didn't pick. So I was down. I didn't know what to do because I was not even having internet order for ride. So I was standing there and this same guy came down like he's done eating and all that.
Before.
Yeah, I felt like maybe he closed from office and he just wanted to pass by and eat. So he was like, oh, why are you standing here alone? I saw you with someone. Where's the person? So I didn't really tell him what happened or tell him, oh, I was with my boyfriend and this. So I told him that, oh, I'm stranded. So at this moment, I just want to go to the house. And then he asked me, where am I going to? So I told him, Ajengano. I'm going to Ajengano.
That's where you stay?
Yeah, I was.
Was that where you were staying?
Yeah, with my ex. He's Lekon.
Okay.
So he told me that he's also going to Port Belly.
Yeah.
To buy
Belly
food.
Shack.
Yeah,
Port Belly Shack.
before he will go. So he will drop me. And then I sat in his car, not knowing when I left with him, my ex came back and then the security guy there told him that, oh, car white be some range be afano.
Oh, I'm not here. Oh my God.
No, like, okay, sorry. Like, he came back to look for me, and then the security guy there told him that someone took me. Yeah, like I'm not there. I left with a different guy, which is that same guy that he was thinking that he likes me. Yeah, so he got home, and then I wasn't home yet because I was still waiting for the guy to get his food from Port Belly. Then he would drop because he was like, he wants to get food and then drop me off. I even told him to order for ride, but I didn't know how to, tell him, give me money for transport. So I was just there. And then that time too, I was using the same mobile money with my guy. We used one phone for mobile money, and that phone was in the car. So he, the guy dropped me, like, we got to where we were staying, Sindbury, and then he was parked in front of the house waiting, and then the guy also parked, and then I alighted from the car. At that moment, like, I didn't know what to do. The guy also asked, oh, is he your brother? Like, that kind of thing. Because we were vibing, he was very nice, gentle, and then being in an abusive relationship, then you meet someone who is calm, who is, you like to.
It was just the first time.
First time, you just
So
see
relax.
someone and then, okay, maybe he's also worse. Yeah. So he was like, why is the guy looking at me that way? What did you tell him? So I was like, no, I didn't tell him anything. You left and then he just wanted to bring me back. So he started shouting in front of the guy, and then the guy was like, Bella, you call me.
That's because of
So you call me, and then the guy left. At that point, I knew that,
It's like this moment, and you knew.
I wanted to order for a coffee because, hey!
Cool.
So we entered the house, like, he was like, enter. So I entered, and then when I entered the room and I heard crack, like beatings will start, so I entered the room. I wasn't comfortable because you've done something wrong there. Yeah, because he's always trying to get something against you, then, So I took first slap in the bathroom, and then he left. Like 2 days, he didn't come back, and then he came back, apologized, and then this makeup thing.
What is
Like
makeup?
once you are crying, like you are sorry, like it's not what you think. It's boys stuff. Like whilst crying, you see, and then that was all.
Ask me,
Hey. So how did you go? That's all. What
Oh
is
no,
that?
like you are crying, so you don't know if you are enjoying or you are, you know, that kind of thing. So that was my date. Thank you for listening.
But the word
I
so
hope you
sweet.
don't have any questions for me.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sit.
Hey.
About like 50 questions.
I can't
You
even
were-
know. I can't even ask you. I want to ask you
It's
something, but I
connect-
can't even ask you.
Because I
Oh,
will.
feel free.
So
I
you're
don't
out.
expect you to ask me any question.
So you're out of that relationship.
Ah,
It's a yes.
will I
or
be
no?
here?
Okay.
Are you guys in contact?
No, hell no. I
Okay.
blocked him everywhere, Instagram,
With their
everywhere,
name.
everywhere, like
It's okay. Go
everywhere.
and sit down. Me, I'm telling you, go and sit down.
Yeah, you, if you tell me to sit down,
Go and sit down.
yeah, please.
Oh, so where
Go and
is
sit
No,
down.
please.
Go and sit down.
So like, should you meet this same
Oh.
guy, this same abusive guy, and then he does this thing that he used to do, as in the apologies. You're like, I'm sorry for what I did, like that.
Oh, okay. So like for 2 years, we broke up like 5 times. He always come apologize, cry and all that. And even if you see him and then I'm like, he's the one doing this, you won't believe
won't
it.
believe
So
it.
Wow.
we didn't break up like it's over, it's over. I just sat down one day, like he pushed me, I hit my head on the wall, and he left me. He locked the door actually. So I was like, at this time, in the bathroom, I wanted to bath. So I was like, hey, so what banana be behind me, you know? So I just packed my things. Even took my phone, like the things he got for me, because you know I can't live without phone. I just packed my things.
I would check.
You left without
Massive. Because I didn't even want to be in Accra, so that, yeah.
So did
Okay.
you ever call that man that gave you a lift after the incident?
Oh, that day now he took my SIM, flashed it, so I didn't get his number.
Hey, this one, you
'cause-
kidney so.
Yeah, because he was always changing my SIM. You'll be there now, he will come and then take the SIM, bring the one in your phone. So I didn't know his
this
Instagram
one,
or
yeah.
anything. So
I can't.
can I go?
Okay.
Or if you run into
This
that
kind of
man,
guy.
if you run into that man now,
The
and
pot
he
belly man.
says something,
We just
will you? Should I?
Oh.
If you run into that man that gave you a lift and he tries to build something with
Build
you,
what?
Something.
like a relationship,
house.
Oh no, I'm not sure I can because
What exactly?
even when I was in his car, you know, when you are with a guy and then he's getting calls and he can't pick, you know, there's a big question mark.
Yeah,
I told
red
you
flag,
something.
Red
yeah,
flag, red
because
flag.
it wasn't like just one number. You know, this Apple caller ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something love emojis calling. You know, he wasn't picking up, so I don't think. Hey, come on, send me.
Please.
Hey, you spoke fancy.
What did you like about him that when he come begging and you accept him?
The appearance.
The Lord.
No one if
You are not answering the question.
You said what did you?
What did you like about him that made you accept him anytime he comes back?
Okay, the thing is, my relationship was all over social media, and then I lost a lot of people, and then there was no way that someone was going to accept me back because we are always posting each other, doing things, you know, and people thought it was like perfect match.
Extra.
You know, so anytime we fight, because we were always working together, anytime we fight, and then I go home, people are, hey, Nana, you know, where is he? Hey, you know, hey, and my friends were advised, well, I know you can't, like this, you can't. But I felt like, okay, let me just go and be there. Since my other opportunities, like I can't get them anymore, so let me just be there. So that people will know that, oh, it's serious. But like, Sally, 1.5 years, go get it to 2 years, I'm like, nah, I'll die.
You dated for 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Sit down.
You tried.
You wanted to ask me?
Who?
Yeah.
That's it. I don't have any question.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried.
No, let's do that.
Hey!
Alright, so I'm kind of feeling dizzy. I don't know if I'm getting malaria, but
You are not dizzy, you.
like I'm not joking, I'm serious. So.
You have
Alright,
lunar.
so I'll be quick with it. We have another game.
Aquarius.
Yeah, true.
It was supposed to be 3, but then I had to cut
Yeah,
it.
che.
Yeah.
That's what they room for.
No. So, hey. Alright, so my first date. you know, growing up, after senior high school, throughout senior high school, you meet lots of, girls or people or persons of the opposite sex. So, I spoke to...
You went to a single-sex school?
Yeah.
Ah, God.
So I exchanged contact with...
Are you okay?
Those boys,
I exchanged contact with one lady from a female, a girls' senior high school.
I said it.
And then, we didn't really start talking until after our final exam. Then we began to test. And everything was going on well, you know. I sent pictures, she sent her selfies, those selfies with captions and blah blah emojis, those things, you know. So she opted to meet me in person because she had heard remarks from her fellow friends who knew me because they were living in the same city with me.
New York City.
Yeah, so she was...
What's it?
He said, yeah, oh, continue.
Yeah, Bahamas.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Bahamas.
No, it's
Alright, so fast forward, we met.
That's nice.
And then we met at a restaurant.
That's nice.
The restaurant was actually situated in a hotel. Yes, so I showed up. I was like 19 then, so I showed up in a black long sleeve shirt. And I had begun working out, so but I wasn't so big like this. Right, so showed up in a black long sleeves, a black belt, black trousers, and I think black shoes, like black shoes, like executive shoes.
After the funeral, you buy it.
I just like black.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and then this girl showed up in slippers. And like a usual house. Usual. Yes. And I never said a word because I feel like she wanted to feel comfortable, so cool. We started and she never said a word. I never said a word because I was shy. But then on phone, we are all like testing each other. So I had to, the waiter, that was my very first time because I didn't know how people could go outside to a restaurant, order for like meals and stuff and they would be eating without getting shy. So it was a waitress. She came and she was like smiling, but she had realized we were not talking to each other for like 10 minutes. So no one was smiling. We were all like having a straight face on. She was doing this. I was just doing this on the table. It was my very first time meeting, yes. So the waitress, I was like, anything. So she went and she bought a bottle of like two. We were still seated, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And I took my phone, I tested her. We were sitting, but then I was like...
It happens.
I sent a question mark. Then she sent a question mark. I was like, won't you talk? And she said, I'm shy. So I was like, okay, hi. Do you want anything? But I had just like 15 cedis on me. But then I knew it would, you know.
Black.
What? Bro, right?
That time, 15 cedis was.
So, yes.
Hey,
so she, fried rice. I don't know what fried rice was.
That was 2019, eh?
No. I said I was 19.
2019 now.
Right, so the waitress came and she requested for the fried rice. And then the waitress brought it. And back then I had already researched, before the date, I had researched how to handle a fork and a knife. But then, fortunately for me, I didn't even order for the rice. She did. I only had the water and then I took Fanta or Coca-Cola.
But by then you had completed senior high school.
Yes, but my results were not in.
You went to your boys' school.
Yes.
They didn't teach you how to use fork and knife way back home.
I wasn't in school often.
I saw it
on you were not in school often?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know you are 97.
So good. If they did, I wasn't
96.
Right, so
96.
What school for cry there?
And for
Miss school now.
So yes. So she had a fork and a knife, But then I felt like she didn't know how to use it, so she wasn't eating. Yeah, and I realized she wasn't feeling comfortable, so I took my phone again because I didn't want to say it. I was like, "Are you not eating?" She said, "I'm not hungry."
Hey.
So I mean, in my head, I'm like, "You're not hungry," but then you've requested for. So I spoke to her and she said, "Oh, she asked for the food because I opted for her to order for something." So she didn't eat. It was there, and then the waitress came again with the bill, and then she asked the waitress to package it. So the waitress brought it as like a pack, and then now we were chatting. Yes.
On phone.
No. I mean, yeah, we were still like the vibe was going, like how school was, and then she was saying, "Oh, she complimented me. She said I'm tall. Oh, you look nicer than your pictures." She gave me all those compliments, and then we went back to silence for like 5 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to leave now?" And she said, "Okay."
You didn't book a room.
So right, she left. I mean, I didn't see her off. We exited the restaurant together, but then she went her way, I went my way. So she texted me after like 2 minutes. I was like, "Have you left already?" And I was like, "Yes." And I asked her why. She was like, "Never mind. When you say me never mind, I'll get angry because you've asked me."
I won't watch it.
I mean, like, you let's say, why did you drop this pen here? You ask me that question, and I'm like, "Oh, because I wanted you to use it for whatever." And I ask you, why do you ask? You go like, "Oh, you know what, never mind." I feel like it's something you don't want to tell me.
Yeah.
So she never did. I got home, she was still testing me. Like, I'm not even joking, I saw like 79 tests, like, "Hello, Kofi. Hey, won't you talk to me?"
So that
hey.
TikTok video was you?
I beg you. It wasn't, that's recent, so mine is past. So like a lot of messages with calls, about 28 like calls, I never answered. And then the next morning I called her and then I lied to her. I told her, "Oh, once I got home I slept, so I didn't really, it was a lie though." So next morning, that was when the chat about our meeting, she was like, "You didn't kiss me." I was like, I was like, "Did you?" She said she was shy, but she really wanted to. So she would want to meet me again.
So that you guys will kiss.
Yes. So I mean, the next time we met, it was at night.
Hey.
We met. I think we met at her junction since she sneaked out. But then we still couldn't do anything because, like, shyness. So I mean, that was my very first date. We couldn't kiss, nothing. I think we only hugged. And that was it. But then I feel like we were in love. We dated for we dated for I think 5 months.
Yeah.
5
months.
Yeah, for guys.
For long, 5 months.
No, guys, some guys, you don't.
5 months.
So my question, what do you regret not doing that right now? If it is this Kofi who's supposed
for
to go for that date, you would do that during that time you didn't.
Okay, I mean, you see, things have changed. I mean, I'm matured enough, so I think what I would have done now is, I think, me wearing a column, like show me, because that time it was just my short spray, nothing extra, and then my watch was like, I think G-Shock or whatever. I mean, G-Shock, you see it looks good, but then I feel like now I would look extra presentable. You feel me? And then the kiss as well. I mean, I would, and then the conversation. What?
The kiss as well.
Yeah, and the conversation.
You don't even bring your question to
With the kiss, if I'm a judge, you don't have a kiss.
Yeah, I feel like now I would be able to hold like a conversation. A very like
meaningful conversation.
Yes, meaningful one, and then I wouldn't panic. Yeah,
so
without
do you still talk to
I
her?
would be able to ask. I don't even know where she is, sorry. But then I talked to the others. So. Bro, I don't know, but we were all done with senior high school, and I was 19, so maybe she was 18 or something. Yeah.
So did you guys ever?
No, she was, for real, I'm not even playing. She was this kind of girls who like